Okay, so when I last left off, what were we doing? Oh yeah, the world got kind of fucked. Or more fucked. The entire village got wrecked. We got a new little girl character who is not playable, so I can only assume that bad things will happen to her. But now we're going someplace, and I have to go there because I can't go anywhere else. Yeah, Port Zexon. Why are we going here? I'll find out. And then I'll try to remember how to play the damn game. It's been a while. There she is, new character.
I lost my mother to a demon. Yet that girl's a Therian. I don't even know what I want anymore.
Hey, that's pretty. You like to look at that thing, don't you?
Could we give her clothes?
Yes, my mother... Someone very important to me gave me this. I treasure it a lot.
We haven't told her that her
Looking
mother
at it
is
gives
dead
me
yet.
strength. Do you want to see it?
Yeah! What's wrong? My face. It's scary.
I thought it was cool looking, but...
I don't want to look like that. I don't want my mommy to hate me. Mommy!
Quick, pat her on the head and say there, there.
At her age. That's just how I cried. Come, Moana. I want you to see this.
That huge
Anime!
What happened?
It's big and ugly, isn't it? There are scary things about my body, too.
That's why I wear clothes.
Do you think I'm scary, Kamoana?
No, not at all. But are you alright? Does that hurt?
Thanks, sweetie. I'm alright, I promise.
What about me? Do you think I'm scary?
You're such a sweetheart, Kamoana. Nobody could ever be scared of you. Not me, not your mother, not Laphicet. You don't have to cry anymore. It'll be okay. I promise.
Okay. That scar, was it from a demon?
Yeah. They attacked my village when I was a girl.
When I was a young girl, a demon
so hurt,
came
I
down to
couldn't
my
move.
village.
But my mother lured them away from me so I could survive.
What happened to her?
She's fine.
The last thing she said to me was, "Stay strong and keep living."
Oh,
Come to the deck. Grimoire says she's learned something from the book. Hey, why is your face so red?
It's nothing.
Somehow I doubt that.
it's nothing, I swear.
Do you all remember the second verse of that song Laphicet read earlier?
4 Empyreans may tear him asunder, but so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therian shall be forever reborn in sight of the full crimson moon.
That's a pretty lame
Right.
song.
That's what I've gathered you all here to discuss. And we think that passage means that Inominat and the Therians will be revived by a chosen one, right? Yes, but the shall be forever reborn part kept bothering me. I've reconsidered my analysis. Suppose that instead of someone being chosen by Inominat to create Therians, the song means that Inominat chooses who becomes Therians. But so long as there is one receptive to divine power, Therians shall be forever reborn. What do you think that could mean? That someone receptive to Inominat's power will be reborn as a Therian.
Like Kamoana.
Which is to say that the Abbey figured out how to turn people into Therians, and then got right to work.
That's...
Are you really that surprised? Artorias has always been one to prioritize the many over the individual, as I well know. Another thing to consider is this wording about Therians being forever reborn. This could mean that one Therian will be reborn again and again, or it could mean that different Therians will be born to take their place. Meaning that even if you kill one, there are more waiting in line. They can't be wiped out.
Looks like prioritizing the one over the many was the right call this time. Eh, Velvet?
I never said I wouldn't kill her, if it would prevent Inominat's reawakening. But Therians can't be killed. Not truly.
So, in a nutshell, if you kill one, another person who's receptive to Inominat's power will be reborn as one.
Right. But the song says that 7 mouths feed the body. So there's only so many around.
If you don't kill them, the next ones won't be born.
Exactly. So we remove the 7 Therians from their Earth Pulse points instead. But then, we also have to protect them so the Abbey doesn't steal them back.
It's like the
Kill
Avatar.
them.
Sounds tricky.
We've got to protect my bug, too.
Yeah, you take real good care of that thing now. Got it?
You bet I will.
In that case, we should probably work on securing a proper hideout for ourselves. You got a secret base or anything, Eisen?
It's every man's fantasy, but sadly, I don't.
Aw, man.
We need a hard-to-find spot. One where we can guarantee a steady supply of malevolence for the Therians.
Somewhere devoid of people but full of malevolence. Real poser you got there.
With the Abbey in control of the entire continent, finding a place like that will be easier said than done.
Meanwhile, Inominat's reawakening draws ever closer. We'll have to keep collecting our Therians while we search for a hideout. For now, let's just get to Loegres.
Hey, old man! Give me all the water and food you got! Wait your turn, moron! I was drifting out at sea for 3 days! Almost died out there! Wait, poor you! You probably deserved it! Say that again, wise ass! I dare ya! Ah, shut up, both of ya! No one's getting anything until you pay me what you owe first.
Are they gonna be okay?
Don't pay them any mind. Sailors are just a short-tempered bunch, that's all.
Huh? The hell are you doing?
What's going on?
They've jacked up the price to dock our ship here.
Oh yeah? Some real balls you've got there, buddy.
If you lot want to moor here, that's the price you're gonna pay. Look, pirates are a liability to begin with, but calling your crew infamous these days would be putting it lightly. The more wanted you are, the more it's gonna cost to hide you. Capiche?
Hard to argue there. Benwick, just pay the man what he wants.
Yes, sir. You're such pushovers. You and the captain both.
I knew I could count on you to come through, Eisen. Pleasure doing business with you.
Looks like I'm causing you trouble.
It comes with the job. Don't sweat it. Some sailors just have longer tempers than others.
Noted.
Jackulus Eleanor, oh my. That doesn't look good at all. God, this game. I'm sure you already know, but don't forget our exploratory voyages. As during with the store with things that'll help you in a fight. And more copper chips, so yeah, I'm collecting those for no reason. Bird.
Just when are we gonna be allowed free access through Vortigern?
Having to go all the way around it every time is far too inconvenient. They insist on building a big gate over the sea. The least they can do is let honest folk through it.
I get why you're upset, but maybe they just haven't been able to devote the resources to
Awesome.
fix it after those savage demons wrecked the place. Look, those demons who attacked Helavis are still on the loose, aren't they?
Yep. Standing right here.
From what I heard, the demons who wrecked Vortigern were the same ones that killed the High Priest.
What? No way. Wait a minute. The High Priest was killed?
Yeah. The official story is that he's injured or sick or something, but I heard differently.
Then no wonder they haven't had time for Vortigern. I hope the Abbey finds those demons quick. Those monsters need to pay for what they did.
Looks like our infamy is growing by the day.
Maybe they've even put a bounty on us by now.
They keep embellishing our escapades, though. I'm honestly a little hurt they're calling us monsters.
The more they embellish, the easier it is for us to get around. Confusion and panic will only help us.
Breadcrumbs. Yay. I went down to South Scan recently, and boy oh boy was I in for a shock. You know they eat penguins down there? Penguins? But they're so cute! I can't believe anyone would look at one and think food. Speaking of food, the shipment you wanted came in. Whole crate of grade A5 rapid meat, the very best. Oh, it did? Hooray! I can't get enough of this stuff. It's been so long since I've had a decent steak. Cuteness or tastiness? What is more important? When they finally rebuilt the storehouse, I never did catch whoever burned it down. How disappointed the Abbey if they can't catch a mere arsonist. The demons that raised Helavis recently attacked Lothringen as well. And what's more, they used unknown arts to summon a dragon. They summoned a dragon? That makes them more than ordinary demons. That means to concentrate on putting them down before it's too late. Man, I want to summon a dragon. I took the boat out to go crabbing, but only come back with a net full of shrimp. That's not a problem. They both turn red when you boil them, so they're pretty much the same. Shrimp, crab, octopus, or squid, it's all the same in your stomach. Wait, squid doesn't turn red. Yeah, but I still like it, so what's the sense in quibbling? What's up, bro?
Alright, everything's all fixed up. Now to polish this ship from top to bottom.
Polish?
You really throw your back into your work, don't you?
Why shouldn't I? The Von LT is our pride and joy, our weapon. And most importantly, our home.
I'm sure you've heard this before, but she's one odd-looking ship.
The Von was built by the Kingdom 12 years ago, using the very best technology available. She was designed for search and seizure operations on the high seas. Apparently, her unusual design comes from an engineer who is familiar with technology from the far continent.
But on her maiden voyage, a string of mysterious accidents took the lives of the captain, then the second, and then the third in command. People thought the ship was bad luck. She was about to be scrapped when Captain Eifried came and snatched her for himself.
If the ship was bad luck, why did Eifried want it?
Well, I'm sure part
Have
of it
you
was that he
seen
wanted
it?
a sturdy ship
It
capable
looks
of
cool
reaching
as
the far
hell.
continent. But when I asked him why, he said, "She looks interesting."
She's too interesting if you ask me. We've been chased by storms, struck by icebergs, attacked by a giant whale. You name it.
3 years ago,
I love
we
your
first
voice,
made the
Random
ride,
Pirate.
It all made sense. To think we'd been haunted by a Reaper the whole time.
Oh, come on. Don't go blaming the captain and the first mate for every bad thing that happens. I bet you're all just frustrated because you're forced to go where they tell you.
None of us are forced to be here. We're here because we choose to be here. And we do so fully knowing what sort of men the captain and the first mate are.
Anyone can leave the crew whenever they like. We're free pirates, each of us, here because we want to be. Some
Don't
of us
say that
love
out
adventure,
loud,
some
dude.
are looking to test their fate, and some are just searching for a good place to die. We're a ragtag bunch of rogues, that's for sure. But not a one of us has died carrying regret or resentment.
So
Whole lot of
glad to
surprise,
follow
though.
You and yours. But you'd best not forget what we stand for.
I won't.
They're quite the crew, aren't they?
Were all those accidents truly caused by your power?
Yeah. I've been searching far and wide for a way to lift the Reaper's curse. But when I couldn't find a single thread to follow on this continent, I turned my eyes to the other side of the ocean.
And that's why you boarded this ship.
And a fine ship she is. The Von Eltia was built from 1,000-year-old wood, you know.
Uh-huh.
Before I found my coin, she was my vessel. But then the accidents came.
And then Eifried stole the ship. Did he know you were on board?
Definitely. He had pretty solid resonance going for him. Although at first, I think he assumed I was just a dour-eyed lubber worthy of little notice.
I suppose being a Reaper tends to take its toll like that.
Good night, Eisen. Good work today. I'll most likely kill you in the morning.
There. But still, whether they could see me or not, they didn't act any differently at all. I fought my damn curse with everything I had. And Eifried and his crew fought right along with me. Hell, we even finally made it to the far continent.
And you didn't find anything there? To help with your curse?
I didn't even look.
But that's why you went there, isn't it?
Eventually, I just got tired of fighting back. The crew, they taught me how to feel alive. And the joy of pursuing my dreams alongside good friends.
And watching them die. As I pursued my dreams. But, well, you know, you take the good, you take the bad. Where's Doyle? Maybe he's not hanging out because, well, this is a port full of normies. Yeah, I can't see him. Okay. Where am I going? Why are the Aldina plains to the east of the highway closed off? Man, there's been a string of terrible storms out there. The weather just isn't right. It really is the era of disaster. I got a potato. Maybe let me have a look at the Empyrean Stone. It's enormous and the stairways are endless. Some demons are inside too, but the Shepherd and the Empyrean soon made short work of them. Only because he has plot armor, I swear. There have been rumors lately about demons outwinning the Abbey at every turn. Talk that starts panic like that is criminal, and when we spread that kind of gossip should be arrested. Fake news!
The Bloodwing butterflies operate in the Empire's shadows. Not even the Abbey knows their full scope beyond whispers and rumor. And you all have a connection to them, don't you?
Nope.
Dark and interconnected is the underworld. We've heard voices in the
Don't
shadows,
tell her.
glimpsed faces behind paper-thin masks.
The attack on High Priest Gideon. Was that at their behest?
Yeah, the Bloodwings asked us to take him out.
We did it in exchange for information that could lead us to Artorias.
Information? You would assassinate a man for mere information?
Yes. Information from the Shepherd who rules the world. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
We just work with them when our interests align. Nothing more.
That's the kind of thin justification I'd expect to hear from them,
Never
too.
said it was justification.
But the Bloodwings were acting upon knowledge that the High Priest was harming the people of the city.
You're right. The incident with the nectar was the church's failing.
And who's gonna be held accountable?
The Bloodwing Butterfly Network goes further and deeper than we had thought.
They knew about the barrier at the throne, too.
And Velvet's expertise at dove mimicry.
Aha.
Would you stop bringing that up? Dove mimicry? What does that mean?
I have no idea.
There was a dove near the dock checkpoint. That's all.
Huh?
Right! It was a black, full-chested dove, wasn't it? Cuckoo!
Black full-chested dove? Is that some sort of underworld code word?
It was otherwise known as a crow. Alright, how do I play this game?
Here we are, back in Loegres. It was a lot tougher to get in the first time.
More funny than tough, if you ask me.
Oh, you mean Velvet's little dove act?
Coo, coo. I'd be careful teasing her if I were you. You know how she can get.
Oh, don't act like you didn't enjoy it too. I'm sure you did, right? Good little boys don't lie to adults, you know.
I might have. Just a little.
Say it like a dove.
It was funny. Coo, coo.
Going to Myrtleize all of you.
Is Inominat's book so difficult? Grimoire seemed perplexed by it.
Yeah. She said it was written in ancient Avarost, a language that uses Impressionist script.
I've never heard of Impressionist script.
Each character can have many different meanings and readings, depending on the emotion it's expressing, and the way it relates to
That
the
sounds
characters around
really...
it. Some modest records on its grammar and structure survive, but none that say how to read the emotion the characters express. Grimoire said that you have to recreate the writer's feelings as a sort of starting point in order to
Well, I
read
guess
it.
that's one way to preserve author intent.
Do you have a talent for that sort of thing?
I guess I do.
But a script based on emotions, that's as far removed from modern language as can be.
Yeah, it's completely unrelated apparently.
How can it be completely unrelated?
After the temperance of Avarost, the entirety of human civilization vanished. The language went with it.
Much as a blooming flower loses its petals, the Avarost civilization grew too far and came
Poetic.
to its final end. The surviving buildings and ancient tools, the likes of which our technology cannot replicate, were the beginning of that end.
In any case, it sounds like deciphering that writing will take quite a while.
Thanks for that exposition. Hey, bird thing, fight me. Help me remember how we play this game. Okay, I think I remember how it works.
Sorry to cut you down. Well then, let's move. Don't get overconfident.
Try as they might?
We are going to the capital, right? Where's the map? It's the okay, yeah, we're going to Loegres. Defeat the Quarter Demon on the Dungeon Highway, okay. Search for a long Dow's dust to make a mega elixir. Oh, I guess that's in the tunnels there. We'll do that later.
really do have a peculiar air about you.
Yeah, I don't think you're one of tough.
Looks like the capital's doing well,
Man,
despite
the
all our
capital
best
sure
efforts.
is big.
Yeah, with historical buildings and artisans and all, there's much of interest here for a boy who loves to learn.
Uh-huh.
Sightseeing's nice and all, but don't wander off and get lost.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Don't worry about him. He can take care of himself.
I know, I was just saying.
Just saying, bro. All warriors have this to say: those who fail to enhance their equipment shall never see victory. Laziness can lead to a sore punishment, believe me.
You look like travelers. I have some good news for you. The restrictions on travel to the Aldina Plains are going to be lifted soon. The road's opening back up.
So, that's the latest word on the streets?
I see what you did there.
Ah,
Liven things up around here.
I see what they did there.
Well, ever since Lord Artorias became the Shepherd, demon attacks have gone down. The world's filled with hardships, but perhaps things are starting to go in the right direction.
Perhaps. The demons who nearly destroyed Halaves are still skipping about on the loose, though.
Skipping, I
And
say.
just the other day, a village near Salt was destroyed by the demon blight. Guess the capital doesn't mind, though.
What?
Don't worry about it. Your shepherd and the Abbey are going to save the world, right?
Listening to you has kind of gotten me all nervous again. If you hear any other scary stories, let me know, please.
I got one with fresh blood, melted bodies. Oh, maybe that tale about the demon doll that comes alive.
If you're going to waste time, we're leaving you here.
Well, that's enough of this detour then. Sorry to be such a drag.
Wait! That doll one sounded really cool!
God damn it. Hey. What do you find?
Take a look at this.
Nice. There's no better victory than a safe return.
And victory. Sleepy Princess picture book. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm still missing something special here.
Scout ship setting sail.
What's with this crowd?
Modulu's troupe just put on a real show. Man, it was the best. Her dancing was every bit as great as I'd heard.
Wow, the Modulu? Surely you mean Mogilu. Has my time to bask in fame finally come at long last?
No, we're talking about Modulu, not Mogilu.
Oh, excuse me,
Lulu, the famous
princess.
dancer? She actually goes by the majestic Lulu, but everyone calls her Modulu.
Just watching the beauty of her dance, you can't help but feel like maybe everything's gonna turn out okay in the world.
Sounds like a pretty cheerful act she has.
Cheerful? This is all a rip-off! She's just trying to pass off as Mogilu's menagerie and profit from our good name!
Are you
What
sure it's
good
not
name?
vice versa?
We don't actually perform anything.
I was planning on getting started eventually, but now this con artist comes along and ruins everything! I can't just ignore that, you know. It's Modulu!
You did great today, Modulu. I loved it.
Thank you so much. But according to my teacher, I still have a long way to go. I'll work hard to do better next time, so I hope you'll come see me.
Modulu's teacher is a dancer named Balta, whose immense talent brought him all the fame in the world. But Balta suffered a tragic injury that took him forever from the stage, and now Modulu is working hard to carry out his dream.
So, you're Modulu then?
I am. My teacher and I work really hard to put on performances that'll leave a lasting impact. And I refuse to let anyone call me a phony.
The standard NPC is calling you out.
How do you propose to stop me? Taking it to the stage and seeing which one of us can better hold a crowd?
Yes, that's just what I was hoping for.
Lulu, don't go around picking petty fights.
But sir, this woman, she...
You should know better. If you have the energy to spare spitting vitriol at people, you should refocus that anger into moving your body.
Work your body, work your body, make sure you don't hurt nobody. I said, hey, hey.
Yes, sir. You're right. Teacher, is the pain acting up again?
It's no matter. What does pain compare to losing the ability to dance? Anyway, what matters is how you're holding up.
I'm fine, sir.
Good. Then let's head back and practice some more.
He seems strict.
He does. But keep in mind that Balto recognized her talent at a young age. He even adopted her so he could pass on everything he knew. He might be strict, but only because he believes in her.
You sure know an awful lot about them.
I'm sort of a fan of theirs, you could say.
A teacher and his student, chasing after the same dream. What a sweet little story they have. That's why I think it's high time for Magilou's Menagerie to put on a show. And for our act, we'll be a comedy duo.
Comedy? Where'd you get that idea?
You heard me propose a challenge to little Majalou, right? But not one of you knows a single acrobatic trick.
Sorry. Don't apologize.
Well, knows how to kill a man in 12 different ways.
Act like you feel a little
Is that a
bad,
trick?
at least. Now, normally I'd make you guys do something flashy, like jump through a ring of fire. But I'll be magnanimous and let you do comedy instead. With comedy, I can take control of the stage and keep things lively. I can feed you the audience on a platter.
But going on the same stage as Majalou, it's too much to handle.
Oh, I can't wait to take her down a peg or two.
I'm out. I don't even know why you're bothering. It's hopeless.
It's not hopeless. Plus, if we do well, we'll be raking in the dough. What better opportunity do we have to get started than now? After all, people will come thinking we're Majalou's troupe.
You're sure eager to profit off of her good name.
That's exactly the material I want. Keep throwing out such zingers and the audience will be in stitches.
I'm not sure I follow, but okay.
The only thing getting thrown out is gonna be you.
You know, I think you could pull off being the straight man in our act.
What? Keep your compliments to yourself.
This plan might sound dumb, but more money never hurts.
Eisen, not you too.
Then it's settled. Now we just need to book ourselves a few gigs. I've got an in with all the stage directors in town. For now, I think everyone should pair up so we can figure out just what sort of comedy chops you all have. Everybody?
Even me?
Certainly. Each one of you is a part of Magilou's Menagerie, after all. I'm not so sure about this.
Well, somebody say the line. I got a bad feeling about this, Scoob. Zoinks. A bunch of villains that call themselves Ifrit's pirates are running rampant across the seas. How can they allow themselves to cause their fellow men such suffering in these desperate times? That makes them worse than demons, if you ask me. You're right. I hope to see them hang one day.
Whenever I hear Magilou's name, I can't help but think of Magilanica.
Magilanica? Who's that?
Oh, she's just a girl who worked as part of the freak show. Talked to spirits nobody else could see.
That's her, all right. She had many mysterious powers, like moving things without touching them and divining where people would find lost objects. For a time, people called her the Little Witch. She was pretty popular.
Thanks to her, the rest of the troupe took in plenty of cash. Or so I hear.
Yeah, but eventually they took it too far, and the kingdom tried them for heresy. I hear Magilanica was subjected to really brutal torture.
True fact. Everyone knows this story.
Well, I've never heard it.
That's not too surprising. It all took place when I was a young woman myself.
Remind me, Magilo, how old are you again?
What? How old would you say I am?
Well, from your reaction, I can at least tell you're not my age.
From your maturity, though, I don't know. Dog. Humans are only better than apes because they give me food. But otherwise, they're artful. You just made that up, didn't you? Now, let me see. Where am I going? This way. The land in Eastern and Northeast Michigan has seen massive shifts in the past few centuries. While mountain ranges have sunk to their necks in the sea to become island chains, countless towns and ruins now sleep beneath the waves. Mountains can turn into islands? That's right, the islands of Lake Haven were all once mountains. Neat, I like to see them. I'd like to too, but the area is covered by a constant thunderstorm, so ships can't get close. That's why they're sometimes called the Thunder Isles. I bet we won't go there. Nah.
The nights are so cold of late. It's gotten harder to get flamestone, too.
I hear the port at Helives is at a near standstill. No matter how much flamestone they mine from Mount Killerhouse, they can't get it shipped out.
Hey, we didn't
I'm sure
do that one.
Abby is aware of the situation. It's not just us who are suffering. We have to endure.
Times
We only
like
took one of
these
the
is when
ships.
we need to practice Lord Artorius' teachings. The many outweigh the individual.
Exactly. I'm sure Lord Artorius will think of us soon and send aid.
He doesn't give a damn about any of you.
How dare you!
The many outweigh the individual, right? Artorius wants to save humanity as a whole. Your individual troubles aren't important to him.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Aren't we part of the whole he wants to save?
What happy fools.
Sorry about
Goddamn
that. She
paladins.
didn't get to see a speech, so she's been taking it out on everyone around her.
Really? What a troublesome kid.
But really, that speech was incredible.
Really not liking these people. Listen, what if we got a cannon? Do you think we could beat demons then? If you could hit them, sure. But cannons are weapons designed to attack and defend fixed positions. These move quickly and strike unexpectedly, so they'd be difficult targets. I'm afraid the Exorcists are by far the better option.
When will the High Priest return to us?
Keep this between us, but I heard Lord Gideon was killed by demons.
Surely that's not true.
It is, and don't call me Shirley.
Hey, shh, they'll hear you.
I know someone who works in the palace, and he said the demon was a girl with the head of a wolf and the body of a gorilla.
But how could a demon have gotten into the palace?
Apparently, there was a power struggle among the higher-ups, and Gideon's enemies snuck the demon into his villa. They say that's why people sometimes heard terrifying screams coming from the place.
Is the demon still there?
No idea. Rumor says she escaped.
How do you tell
but
she was
I
a she?
wouldn't worry.
There's no way she'd stick around here.
That's what you think. She's right here, so you'd better watch out.
Stop messing around already.
I can't believe there are people scrawling over authority at a time like this. That's just putting your own desires before the needs of the many. Exactly. If they just turned their reins over to the shepherd, there'd be no problem. Fucking paladins, all of you. I'm looking for new band members. Let's enjoy our youth together through music. This is perfect. I've been obsessed with music lately. Great, I have a feeling we'll make some wonderful tunes together. K-On? ice-wielding ape, corrupted orb, and a man-eating mobile plant. Okay. Neat.
Eleanor, I need you to wait outside. The boss of the Bloodwings knows an exorcist is with us, but...
Say no more. I'm sure they have clients who wouldn't appreciate their faces being known to the Abbey.
Correct. Laphicet,
Should
you
we
stay
even
with
show her
Eleanor.
what building it is?
Okay.
I'll be back soon.
My thanks for coming all this way. It's been a while. Would you care for a peach pie?
What do you want?
It would do you good to unwind every now and again.
Relax,
you know.
lady.
Stretch a bow too far, and its string is bound to snap.
What do you want?
I would like you to escort this person out of the capital.
Something smells about this. Literally. Where am I taking them?
Somewhere the authorities can't reach them.
Sounds nice. I could do with such a place myself.
No joke. We've been looking for a place to lay low, but we haven't had any luck yet.
We've been searching for a whole 5 minutes, though.
Come to think of it, I've heard a rumor that it's been a while since the Abbey has had any contact from Titania.
Prison Island.
Titania? But I thought the Abbey was in direct control of that place. Has the situation there gotten that bad since you left?
Sometimes the answer is right under your nose. I think it might work.
Yeah, could make a decent hideout, actually. The Therians could definitely get their fill of malevolence there.
And the Abbey is far too goody-goody to imagine an escaped prisoner would ever return to her prison by her own free will.
At the very least, I'd say it's worth checking out.
I take it our intel has proven useful.
It has. But before we go, have you heard anything about the Abbey harboring demons?
I'm aware there was a demon in the villa, and that it has been relocated.
Where?
I can't say right this moment, but I'm sure we will find out shortly.
All right. Then in exchange for this passenger's safety, I want more information on that demon.
You've got a deal. Eisen, I heard about your confrontation with Melchior. I'm sorry I wasn't able to help you find him.
Yeah, he really blew that one, Toots.
It's fine. What's done is done.
Have you given up on finding Eifried?
No, I haven't. The crew and I will do whatever we can to quash the Abbey's plans. We do them enough damage, and the Abbey ought to start thinking about putting their hostage to good use. They'll set him up as a trap for us, and that's when we'll steal him back.
Attacking the Abbey to create an opening for his escape.
Clever.
It's what Eifried would do. That's all.
They're taking a while. Yeah.
The Shepherd has a special mission for you. You are to protect the Malak Laphicet and bring him to the Loegres Abbey headquarters.
What's wrong? Hey, you want to take a walk around the capital for a bit? I can show you some of the sights. But, You can't trust me. I understand.
No, it's not bad. I promise. I'd love to go sightseeing with you, Eleanor.
Laphicet. Well, we'll do it another time, okay?
Why?
It's just, you know, Velvet would get mad at us.
Get mad about what?
Ah, you're done. And who is this?
A VIP entrusted to us by the head of the Bloodwings. We're stowing them away on Titania where the bad guys can't get at them.
Should you? Never mind.
The prison island? Just who is this person?
Didn't ask.
What?
Hey, something smells nice.
Huh?
Stop sniffing things. We're leaving.
I can't believe you take a job without bothering to ask who you're escorting or why.
The less you know, the less trouble you invite.
Who is that caped man?
I do not know, but his hawk seemed extraordinarily well trained.
Trained to hunt, maybe?
I'd imagine.
More than just
It
hunt,
takes
he
a
wasn't
great
even wearing
deal
a
of
hood.
time and money to train a bird like that. What is it?
I smell something nice.
Indeed. The scent is somehow familiar.
Smells like victory.
It can't be.
What are you two sniffing at?
Aha! They're bloodhounds on the hunt!
But we're talking about hawks hunting, aren't we?
Come again?
Oh, I'm sorry. Please excuse my poor manners.
What? Whatever. Actually, before I go this way, let's check out up at the castle. See if there's nothing we can break up there. None. Okay. I didn't know the King's condition had gone that far. He's older than he used to be, so it's not entirely unexpected. Still, with a rival man like the Shepherd and the Prince to take up his torch, he should feel at ease. I got permission to travel at night. I wish you luck in your task. Thanks, dude. We're going back to the ship, right? So many birds, so little time.
I was amazing, wasn't I?
More stuff I don't need. More stuff I don't need. Okay. Cool beans. An unopened treasure chest. That takes care of that problem.
Could you fit my comedy act into tonight's show? I'm still breaking in my new partner, but I can carry the act. I'd appreciate you squeezing us in.
For you, Maggie dear, I'll do it as a personal favor, but you get 200 flat. No expenses, no per diem.
Oh, come on, don't be so stingy.
It gets worse. Our headliner is doubling up after, and the opener flubbed their lines and lost us minutes.
Playing deuce for a cold house? Well, alright, them's the breaks.
What the hell are you even saying?
I'm saying we're going on, and you are my straight man.
Oh boy.
You're serious?
I'll take care of the actual funny bits. Just act like you always do and we'll be fine. Bonus points if you toss the men in the audience a glare of contempt every now and then. Just trust me.
Oh, hold on. This is all happening so fast. I'm not sure I'm ready for...
You'd better get ready, because the curtain's going up.
Oh boy.
Hi there! We're Moggy and Val, your lovely comedians for today! Magicazam!
Uh-huh.
We're still new to the comedy business, but we'll do our best to give you a memorable show. Now, I'm Moggy, the bright, beaming one in the pair, while my moody little partner here is... Hey, what's wrong, Val? Everything okay? You need to put some energy into this, or we're in trouble. Come on! If you've got one redeeming feature, it's your moxie.
That might be, but this is different.
I can see you're going through something right now. All right, let's take a deep breath together. Excuse us for just one moment. Velvet, what are you doing? We're losing the audience.
I can't help it. I've never talked in front of such a big crowd before.
Wait, don't tell me you've got stage fright?
So what if I do?
That's so unlike you. Just pretend that you're fighting some nasty exorcist and give it some gusto.
Easy for you to say. I'm embarrassed out here.
Don't be such a girl.
I am a girl.
That's it. Just do that, but project your voice.
I can't, and I don't want to.
You're a comedian. You have to. Where's your passion for your newfound art?
I'm not one, and I've never had any.
No, I can see it within you. Deep down, the burning passion of a true artist at heart.
I've had enough. I can't do this with you.
Sorry, folks. Show's over.
Welp.
Well, you've certainly shown me something new. A comedy team that just stands on stage whispering to each other.
We're going for a brand new comedic style. So, what did you think?
Don't quit your day job.
That's what I thought.
Ah, now she plays the straight man.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, don't quit your day jobs. Clearly, we'll have to work on that.
This is bullcrap. You're gouging us just because you can.
Well, if you want to pay less, maybe you should go find someone more generous. Hmm?
Looks like they're at it again.
Hello.
Huh? What's happening? Benwick, snap out of it! Benwick!
Huh? I was haggling for supplies, and...
Tell you what, I'll give you a fair price. Actually, just take what you need. We should all endeavor to help contribute to the common good of humanity, rather than selfishly pursue wanton profit.
What? Are you sure?
Yeah. No. Wait. What was I saying?
Mind control.
You felt that too, didn't you, kiddo?
Yeah, it disappeared, but I felt a strong force coming from somewhere to the north.
It's called a domain. A Moloch zone of influence.
Wait, if it's north of here, then...
The Empyrean's throne?
Did that happen because of something Innominat and Artorias did?
I don't know.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We should get far away from here, and quickly.
So, the suppression.
Well, that was certainly off-putting. But our job with Tabitha comes first. And we need a hideout soon, too.
True enough.
I'm terribly sorry about what happened earlier. I don't know why I'd do something like that. Ah. Wait. There's more to this story.
Hey, geezer, you alright? What nonsense are you spouting, youngin'?
That's one spirited old man.
Well, it's just that you suddenly got all polite on me, and you were all like, "Oh no, good chum, worry not about your debt to me."
I thought I said stop spouting nonsense.
It's not nonsense. You did say it. I heard you say it.
He did, but we were all acting strangely. You said, after you, fine sir. And I said, no, I simply couldn't. You first, dear friend. There's no way in hell I would ever let you go first.
Come to think of it, that's right. But he said not to worry about our debts, and now he's taking it back? That's inhuman, cruel, ruthless.
They lost control of themselves, but still have their memories. Maybe something was manipulating them.
What in the world happened to us?
I don't get it, but what I do get is that he said we don't owe him nothing. So my debt to you is off, right, old man?
Same here, same here. Shut your traps. I'd be flat broke if I let you knuckleheads off the hook. Now shut up and pay up.
Something really strange happened here.
Seems so. And I think this is just the beginning of it.
The ship's back, so let's see.
Take a look at this.
Aww.
Everything is the same as...
Still missing one.
Show him how I...
Sorry, I spaced out for a second. I think I must be working too hard. Listen, if you don't hurry up and pay your bill, I'll double it. Hey, that's not fair. Just you wait till the Abbey hears about this. He's got a spine on him, that's for sure. Are you alright, Grandma? You were mumbling something. Huh? Oh, what was I saying? It was actually... I can't really remember. Bom bom bom. Time to GTFO. Where are we going? Oh wait, here.
Alright, we're safely on the rolling waves. Don't you think it's time you showed us your face, Mystery Monk?
You're right. My apologies.
Dramatic reveal.
I knew it! Prince Percival!
Percival Ilmid Asgard. Crowned prince and heir to the throne of the
Wow, you
Morgan
look
Kingdom.
dandy.
So he's next in line, is he?
It looks like someone already had me figured out.
Yes, Your Highness. I could tell from your fragrant wood scent, as only the royal family may wear it.
Smell like
But if I
trees.
may ask, why?
Must I explain myself to gain your aid? I myself could ask what an exorcist is doing consorting with members of the
Well, you're doing it now too, bro.
I don't...
It doesn't matter why you're here. On this ship, you're here for us to use to our advantage.
Treat me as you will. It's not like I can ever go back.
For a fella born with silver spoons spewing out of his mouth, Principy Poo is rather laid back.
Prince Percival is an upstanding man, renowned for both his intelligence and his fair, just demeanor. It's widely believed that with him on the throne, Midgand's prosperity will continue and...
Look, I played dumb earlier, but I smelled that scent too. He wore it for us to notice. He wanted us to know just what sort of position he held, and how useful he could be to us.
He surprised me, at least.
Do you think we're being led into another trap?
We definitely can't take that possibility off the table.
When the time comes, he'll make a good hostage, if nothing else.
Luckily, we're bringing him to a prison.
The ones we face are after his life too.
For now, let's just make sure we keep an eye on him.
The prince. He said he couldn't go back.
I wonder why.
Where's that place that's surrounded by storms?
The whole island's a prison. It's like a secret fort or something.
Weirdly quiet, though.
Yeah, I don't see a single exorcist on watch.
Let's scope out the inside.
Bum, bum, bum. Oh, hey. This was part of the plan. Plan? It's all been carved out of the bedrock. Looks more like a fortress than a prison to me. In any case, it was a hell of a lot of work. This place is just plain eerie. It's giving me goosebumps. Gecko bumps? She looks like she needs a shirt. No, not you, Doyle. Little girl. I'm not scared. Much. Well. This seems like a good place to stop for now. I found out the plot again. Kind of remembered the plot to begin with. And kind of remembered how to play the game. Okay. Progress. There we go.